welcome to the Ladies Enrichment Club talk show. Today we have a special guest, Emilia Othman. She will be introducing herself. Hi, Emilia.
Hi, Zelda. Thank you very much for having me today. Yeah, my name is Emilia, and I'm originally from Germany, but I've lived across many countries and now for 9 years here in Dubai. So, as I said, I have 4 children, and the idea originally came to write a book for my children. To be honest, I'm scared of flying, and whenever I fly without my kids, I used to write like letters to them, in case something happens. And so somewhere along the line, this idea came that I should write a book for them with all my learnings, about my life and what I want to pass on to them. And then I started writing a blog, first like a personal blog, first, just for my family, and then I started to publish it. And people resonated. Other women resonated and they liked reading it, and I got really nice feedback. So I was like, maybe this book shouldn't only be for my kids. Maybe it will help other women until my kids are at that age that they can actually read it. And yeah, also I thought it would be a really super cool, nice legacy when, someday when my grandchildren go to the attic and find this book, somewhere on an old bookshelf or something. I know that's a bit poetic, and now with internet and everything, it's probably not going to happen. But I just thought the idea of actually writing a book is still different than just a blog, So yeah, so that's how my idea came about.
So, if you can share the title of your book with us.
Sure, it's called It's Your Life. It's Your Life. And how to choose confidence, because confidence is an issue, or I didn't have a lot of confidence when I was growing up for a long time. And I was thinking like I didn't have choices in my life, and I didn't, everybody else was making decisions for me, or I was listening to other people's opinions, and I felt like I wasn't really living the life I actually wanted to live. So I went on this journey of self-discovery and how to choose really my life and how I want to live my life, and then how I became confident. And so that those are all the things that I don't, if I can, I want to help my children, but also any other woman, because mainly this is a book for women, I would say, but any other person to realize that it's their own life, that it's your life, and you can choose for yourself how to live your life. And you can, you can make your own decisions. You don't need to listen to other people. You know best anyway. You know your dreams best. You will live with your failures. Nobody else will. You will live with your successes, and you will celebrate your successes like nobody else will in the end. It's like, and nobody else knows what you actually want as much as you do yourself. So that's
Very
what the
true.
book is about. Yeah.
It's very true. We all need to focus on what we also need in our lives. And parenting can be tough because you don't want your kids to feel like they are stuck, you know, by your decisions. So we all need to be careful when we try to show them the way, but we don't want to be overwhelming. And I think that's kind of what you wanted to say as well. And I think
Yeah.
it's a very good thing for women out there to read your book and to see they are not alone, or like you said, it's for everyone. Very, very interesting book. I would love to read it. One day
Well,
I will. Can you tell me how easy or how difficult it was to write the book?
well, I mean, it depends how you put it. So I've been trying to write this for a few years now. So I always put aside a little bit of time, and I wanted to write. And honestly, then everything else came in the way. Everything else was more important. My children, obviously, my business, everything else. So I never really found the time. But then I set myself this goal that this year I want to finish it. And I actually hired a book coach, if you call it that way, because I know myself really well. So I needed this kind of accountability, that somebody is there that I need to call every week and tell her that I've actually written so and so many thousand words. So I was trying that earlier with a friend, but it didn't really work. So I hired somebody basically. And that made it for me a lot easier. But it's not for everybody. I think that's something that I know myself well enough, how much pressure I need. And yeah, so that's when I decided, okay, in February, March, April, I will write all these words. I will plan and write and so on. And then it became, once I started properly, it was actually easy. Once you actually sit down and you dedicate like an hour or 2 hours of your day just to writing, and you switch off all the notifications and everything else, then the words start flowing. And I mean, I had lots of ideas. I had written down notes and so on, but then it becomes actually a lot easier. So that's yeah.
But until you guys said, like you said, you have that golden hour of where you just focus on what you want to do. And I also had like a few tips on the podcast where I've mentioned on how important is that hour and what you can get done if you just switch off your notifications, like you said, and just focus on what you want to achieve. And that's a way that you can also start by writing a book. Just take 1 hour out of your day or 2 hours out of a week. Baby steps. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Just starting somewhere. But on the other hand, it is important to really schedule it, to put it in your diary. I mean, I do that whenever I want to achieve something. I honestly put it into my diary, and I let the whole family know. And I have that time blocked out for whatever it is. This can be something for my business, or this can be a book, or if I want to go for a run. But if I don't schedule it and plan around it and ahead, it won't happen. My life is crazy. There's so many things happening. So I really need to like put it in my calendar, let the whole family know, yes. And then, yeah, go and do it.
Yes, for sure. Now we get to the goals. What is your short-term goal? And then you can move to your long-term goal.
Yeah, so my short-term goal is obviously to sell this book. I mean, it's publishing in 12th of November, and it will be available for pre-order soon. I don't know when that you will actually launch this podcast, but maybe it's already available for pre-order. So obviously everything now for me until Christmas, I would say, is about this book and to get it like into the world and have other women and people to read it. So that's my very short-term goal. Yeah, and my more long-term goal, Zelda, I don't know where to start. I have always so many goals and ideas and things I want to do. But my long-term goal is really, what this book is about, to support women to choose confidence and to live a happy life and a healthy life and to live their own life. And that's my long-term goal, to spread confidence and love and self-love as well, because I didn't have that for a very long time. And basically everything that my book is about, I have been doing for a long time. I'm a podcast host as well of the Mums and Biz podcast. And my business, website design for women primarily, it was all about spreading confidence and helping women to become the person they want to be. So my long-term goal is to do that more, even better, even more focused, and through a fashion line that I'm launching. It was always my dream to do that. And the book kind of like brought it to the forefront as well. I'm saying in the book, you know, follow your dreams, do what you really want to do. And then I was sitting there writing that down and thinking, actually, I'm not doing it 100% myself. I always wanted to launch this fashion brand, which I want women to feel confident when wearing it.
Yeah.
So that's my long-term goal. And, you know, with that, lots of other things, bringing women into that company and supporting women who are not as fortunate as us. And yeah, so that's my, maybe creating a charity. So all those big goals that I have that I'm working on step by step, small
Oh,
steps.
oh yes. I think it's goal setting is so important by taking it. First, you should not put too much on your plate. You should really start somewhere and then just build it up. And I think what you're doing is the right way of, you know, you've focused on one thing and then you go to the next. And good luck with your fashion brand.
Thank you.
It's amazing. The Ladies Enrichment Club also have like a small store online, which is so
Okay.
nice because you can share your passion also through homeware and fashion and all of that. Um, Now, I would like to know your social media accounts so that everybody can go on your social media and subscribe and like and buy your book.
Sure. So everything is actually under my name, Emilia Ortmann. So I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube and Pinterest and yeah, but my main account really is Instagram. And then for the podcast, it's Mums and Biz podcast, which is on iTunes and Instagram and YouTube and so on as well.
Great. So what I'll do is I'll put all your social media accounts on this video as well. So we're asking, yeah, we're asking everybody please to subscribe and like Emilia's podcast and our podcast and Instagram accounts and Women Support Women worldwide. This is the mission for the Ladies Enrichment Club, and we help women that's, you know, not really confident to start up so that they can listen to other people's stories and feel confident by starting their own business or selling products or giving classes, services. Thank you so much, Emilia, for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
It was really nice to see you on Zoom and not just in the streets.
Yeah,
Anyway, thank you so much and take care.
You too. Thank you.